Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we have a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 that is in need of a new display, and it seems fine. We'll find out where the problem is. So here we have a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 with bleeding on this folding part of the display, and it's just gonna grow bigger over time, so it's better to replace the display while it's still that small. So bleeding display, you can see it in any LED or AMOLED screen. You can see it as a dot, and it just propagates, gets bigger, and it can totally wreck the functionality of the display. You can't see anything, or even it can affect the touch functionality, so you can't perform touches like this. See that? So that issue can not be solved by software updates or any life hack you can see on the internet. There's no solution but to replace the display, and it's costly procedure, but it's totally worth it if you have a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5. This is one of the most notable releases from Samsung the past few years. They're the first ones to adopt foldable smartphones, and this is cutting edge stuff. So the problem is early adopters gets to see the quirks, and of course as you fold this smartphone, you have a hinge in the middle. The most vulnerable part is where the fold happens, so that's where the problem is for this one. So it's predictable and it's fixable. So the client is willing to pay for the screen replacement. We will replace it right now. We have our Samsung Galaxy expert, so this also is a different screen, so it's gonna be tricky to remove, but it's no problem. If you want to try this on your own, then you might as well be a grandmaster like David here. He's making it look easy, and you have lots of components that you can see on other smartphone models. We have opened thousands of smartphones here in the shop. We've fixed a lot of devices, tablets, smartwatches. This one is unique. You have a main board up top here, the typical camera, the front facing camera and the back camera. You also have a small battery, you can see there. So Samsung is also a master of making very, very dense, high capacity batteries. You can see there it's very tiny. And at the bottom, you can also see another battery. Since it's folding, you don't want a single piece of battery for the device, which is kind of clever. The wireless charging module is also in this part with the daughter board. So you have two parts for this smartphone, which is kind of makes you appreciate the engineering for this smartphone. But this technology for the display, although now it's kind of shaky and looks kind of weak because of these folds, this is just gonna get better. This is one of the first devices to be foldable. If I can afford it, I will get a Z Flip 5 or another more modern Z Flip, but yeah, it's kind of pricey. We have our replacement display here. The replacement display is of a different color. It's not really a problem if you're not really particular on the color, but this is for the Z Flip 5. We also have housing that goes with the display, so we'll just reverse the process, get all the parts from the old display and transfer them into this new, kind of their new home. This is the small battery that I was talking about. It goes up to the top part of the smartphone. It's kind of neat, to be honest. Just makes you appreciate everything. The modern smartphone has been going stale and boring in the past few years. Just a rectangle with a big honking glass at the front and even at the back. This one trying to be different, and I like it. So if you want a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 screen replacement or a battery replacement, definitely consider going to Sydney CBD Repair Centre. I can't stress it enough. David is a master on anything Samsung. He's trained in South Korea, and Samsung is from South Korea. So the passion is there, the expertise is there, and it's also reasonable pricing. If you don't have warranty with Samsung, if your device warranty already ran out and you need a reasonable price for this complicated of a repair, Sydney CBD Repair Centre is the place to go. If you're not from Sydney, you can also send in your smartphone. It will fix it here and then send it back to you through mail. We have clients from all over the world and even inside Australia. So we're just gonna cover this up. We have our liquid adhesive, the second screen. This is a second screen, by the way, which is kind of bonkers, amazing. So thank you for joining, guys. Like and subscribe. Definitely watch more of our videos, and we'll see you again next time. Cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.